Hi, in this video we will have a quick overview of the WooCommerce PDF Invoice plugin. To download this plugin, navigate through the plugin menu of your WordPress admin panel and click on Add New. Now, in the search bar, let us type WooCommerce PDF Invoice, and here appears a list of various PDF plugins from which we will install WooCommerce PDF Invoices, Packing Slips, Delivery Notes and Shipping Labels plugin by WebToffee. Let us install and activate the plugin. The plugin will now appear on the installed plugin page. On successful activation, a new menu Invoice/Packing will appear in your WordPress dashboard. First, let's look at the general settings. From the Documents tab, we can enable or disable a document type and save the settings. Disabling a document will remove it entirely from the plugin settings. Switching to the General tab. Here, you can add the company info, address details, and some additional information. To begin with, you can input the company name and upload a company logo. You can use this logo across all the documents. Click on the Upload button and select the company logo. The next option is the company tax ID. You can specify the tax ID in any manner you want. Some of the examples are VAT, GST, ABN, etc. Additional details like terms and conditions or any other messages can be specified in the expandable footer text area. Input the address details or load the default address from WooCommerce. This will be the from address shown in the documents. To display the state name in the addresses, choose Yes. If enabled, the user can preview the document before they print it. For better RTL integration in PDF documents, you can use our MPDF add-on plugin. You can install and activate the add-on from here. After that, you can opt to include or exclude tax from the product price or subtotal column in the documents. Let's see what difference does it make on including and excluding tax in invoices. This is a sample invoice with all price columns inclusive of tax. That is, the tax is added with the product price and is displayed in the price columns. Whereas, if we have chose to exclude tax from price columns, the tax amount will be displayed in a separate column, not included within the price. Finally, update the settings. Next, comes the Help Guide tab. Here, under Filters, there are plenty of filters listed that are used to extend the plugin's functionality. We simply have to copy the sample code from that expanded area and paste it into the functions.php of the active theme file to get the work done. However, you also have to keep in mind that all these are just sample codes to make our task easier, and they may need some additional editing as per the requirements. Further, on moving to the Help Links page, you can check out the plugin documentation and support details. Next is the tab of Free versus Pro, which lists all the features of both free and premium versions in detail. So, that's all about general settings. Now, let us walk through the invoice settings. Here, we have 3 tabs: General, Customize, and Invoice Number. By enabling this option, we can print, download and attach the generated invoice in the mail and so on. You can use the order date as an invoice date by setting it to Yes. If you choose No, then the invoice date will be the date on which it is generated. Select the order statuses from the drop-down for which the invoice has to be generated automatically. Enable Attach PDF and Email option to attach currently active invoice in PDF format in the order email. Enable Print Invoice PDF option in the email. This will allow your customers to print the invoice from their order mail. In this way, customers are able to print invoices and view attached PDF invoices from their order emails. The plugin provides a set of predefined order metadata that can be shown in the invoice. You can select the contact number, email, SSN, VAT or customer note from the drop-down. This is how a customer note appears on an invoice. Moreover, you can add a custom logo in the invoice other than the one uploaded from General Settings. Then, from the advanced options, you can generate an invoice for free orders and display line items in the invoice. Lastly, select a PDF name format from the options and enter a custom prefix. The default prefix is invoice_. Now, let us update the setting and move to the Customize tab. The plugin gives you options to choose from predefined templates. We can go ahead by choosing the standard template. Now, you can see the template in the preview pane. In the editor panel, you will see several options for customizing the invoice. We can enable or disable a particular item as required from the editor panel, and also expand it to get more options. For example, if you need to have a company logo instead of a company name, simply expand the drop-down and select the company logo. Please note that you must have already uploaded a company logo. After making the necessary changes, save the template by giving an appropriate name. Now, to use this template for your company, you will have to activate it. Furthermore, to view the saved templates, go to My Templates. It lists down all the saved templates. You can edit an existing template, activate other templates, or delete it. Click on the link to see a sample customization demo if you need help customizing your invoice. You can have a sample preview of the recent orders invoice in the PDF format. Here, we have enabled invoice number, so you can see that this number follows a specific pattern. To set up a custom invoice number, we can move to the next tab, Invoice Number. By default, the order number is taken as the invoice number. To override this, disable the option and set an invoice starting number. You can even reset the number and assign it accordingly. Additionally, you can set a custom invoice number based on certain parameters like prefix, suffix, and padding. In that case, you can specify the corresponding prefix and suffix or even select one from a predefined date format. We will go with the prefix to be as am, referring to the numerical form of the active month, and the suffix as y, referring to the numerical form of the active year. You can specify the total length required for the invoice in the invoice length field. If the length of the generated invoice number is less than the provided, it will be padded with zeros to maintain the total length. Update the settings to save the changes made. Let's have a look at the invoice number with the prefix, suffix, and order number as same as the invoice number. Here, 10 is the prefix, the rest of the 6 numbers indicate the order number padded with 2 zeros and the suffix 2021. Now, let us place an order and generate an invoice. For that, let us add a product to cart and proceed to checkout. Now let's fill up the details on the checkout page and place the order. And then, click on Print Invoice from the Order Received page to view the same. Alternatively, to generate an invoice from the admin panel, we can go to WooCommerce, Orders, and select the order for which you want to generate an invoice, and click on Print Invoice. And, here it is. Moving to Shipping Label. We can only choose the full page option as it is a free version. Then, choose Yes to show a footer message in the label. The footer message given in the general settings will appear in the label. Finally, update the settings and move on to the Customize tab. The default shipping label template can be seen in the preview pane. From the editor pane, enable or disable an item. Also expand an item to further customize the font size, text, etc. After making the necessary changes, save the template by giving an appropriate name. Now to use this template for your company, you will have to activate it. To print a shipping label for an order received, click on WooCommerce, Orders. Select the one for which we want to generate the shipping label and print. Some of the other documents that the plugin offers are packing slip, delivery note, and dispatch label. You can get to the respective settings directly by clicking on the Settings button. Or head on to Other Documents. You can choose to show the product image in the packing slip and delivery note. There are also options to display a customer note or footer in these documents. Once done, update the settings. So, now we have gone through all the basic setup details related to our plugin in a detailed manner. Let's have a look at some of the sample documents generated with this plugin. Invoice, packing slip, shipping label, delivery note, and dispatch label. Please feel free to leave your queries in the comment box, we'll definitely get back to you at the earliest. You can even have a look at our premium plugin that offers a dynamic customizer for invoice, pay via invoice option, and many more. Additionally, it offers document types, such as address label, credit note, pick list, proforma invoice. The link to buy our premium version is given in the description box. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe for more. Thank you for watching.